This here I am making a Yakima burger. As you can tell, it's a smash burger. Got to have a sharp end like this. Put it on. This is people usually don't like onions, but I like sauteed onions on my burger. So this right here is a smash burger. Well, it's gonna be the Yakima burger. Check it out. So here's the cheese. Here's everything ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lettuce, and yes, that is fried bread buns. Don't judge me on the overcooked bottom bun. That's not what your burger's gonna look like. I accidentally left a little bit, but for me, I'm not gonna waste nada. So let's go ahead and get it started. With the fried bread, I put it in like that. I put just mayonnaise on there because it has like a different funk to it when you put ketchup on fried bread. It's not a good mixture. But some people ask for ketchup on it, and that's fine. And here you go, top it off. Let's go ahead and take a look. Woo! What's up, everybody? It's Lucky Loco with the Lucky Loco Show. Let's go ahead and talk about failure and what it does to you. Okay, so I failed as a restaurant. But does that define my future? No, it doesn't. What does it do? It motivates me to get up, go out and get some more, and keep at it, man. You know, being a failure is part of life, man. If you're really scared to become clowned on or made fun of, I mean, it's definitely doesn't make you feel well, but it just depends on how you take it too. With other people's perception, they'll see people the fast come up, the fast results, and that's how they get suckered into deals or into seminars that think they have the magic fucking word for you, that you have to have, you know, all this stuff, material stuff. Let's get into the material stuff. They look at that as success, as somebody who, you know, it seems like they hardly got to work, or, you know, much respect and love to them people that do have it made in the shade like that. But if you're out here with the convicted felony, you're out here not making any kind of money as a employee that wouldn't make supervisor over at McDonald's or even get looked at a Wendy's job. This is what I'm talking about. Is 4 years ago, I was digging around in my car, my couch, for spare change. They wouldn't let me on TANF. They wouldn't let me on food stamps because we have a kid together. And so we were struggling. So when I did finally get a job, you know, I just knew I wasn't going anywhere. And that was for me. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't able to make supervisor. I wasn't able to do anything. So I saved up. You know, saved up, kept going, and this was 5 years ago. So I'm saving. I made my A&B page before I even got into anything else, man. I just knew in my heart that I had to do something, and I wasn't going to sit around and wait for that magic fairy to show up and be like, hey, look, wish granted, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It may happen in Walt Disney, may happen all these other stuff. But for those of us who get out and go get it every single day, don't be hating on us, man. You know what I mean? I may make it look easy, but look where I'm back at now. I'm over here doing pop-up tents in Yakima, Washington. I'm out here doing it with humility. Hey, you know what? I did used to have the restaurant in a failing location. Does that mean that it's bad? People wouldn't show up for work? You know, there's a lot of headaches, a lot of heartaches that came with running that restaurant in that 1 year. But within that 1 year, I made 5 times I would have as an employee at the Legends Casino. And, you know, and I'm going to keep going. You're going to see A&B grow from this. This is what I'm doing to get a business loan. I work my way up to get to where I need to be. And that's humility. just know when you do fail, don't sit there, cry, moan. I mean, it fucking sucks, it hurts, but get up and go, man. Get what's yours, man. If it's yours, get up and go work for it. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody can take that from you. You know, just like how I feel about the restaurant. Nobody can take away that I went and did it. I didn't wish for it to happen. I was out there banging on doors, calling places. How much to rent it? How much for this place? How much for that? You know, and a lot of places didn't want to mess with me, man. To be honest, you know, they see me come up, bald head. You know, just a lot of people. I guess, you know, they'll stereotype, be like, "Hey, man, this dude's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a loser. You know." But that's their perception. Everybody on my page, everybody that's around me knows the difference between being a loser and a failure. And this is humility. This is getting back to basics. I have no problem. It's not like I'm starting over again and saving up the paychecks and eating ramen noodles again. I'm out here getting it. So let's get back to 4 years ago. I'm digging for change. I have a Ford Expedition. My lady had one. So we're digging for change. We're scrounging for food. We get into housing, and things starting to get a little better. Did I want to stay in housing? Did I want to stay in the Native American housing where they check up on you, check your UA, make sure you're not drinking, you're not partying? This was when I was drinking. I was partying, you know, but I'd already been in a halfway house. You know what I mean? So who wants to stay in a place that's going to keep you under their tabs? That helped me. I took advantage of it. Not an advantage. Do people make a long life career out of it to where they hand down the fucking housing from one family member to the next? That's not my get down. I took advantage of it and started building what I have today. I have a brand. I have people that support me. I have the heart to go get it. If I had the heart to go out there and go do the rest of my life and all this other stuff, now I got the heart to do the rest of my life as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as somebody that's going to handle his business. Now, 4 years ago, I was, like I said, digging in change, didn't have a car, didn't have, you know, it was my lady's car. But now I got a truck. Worked my way up from a Camaro to this, building credit. And I gotta go out to tap out. Well, just had a customer come through. First time trying fried bread, Indian tacos. And like I said, working my way up. Working from the ground on up. There's nothing wrong with it, man. I know some people are probably going to be like, "Oh, look, you had a restaurant, you failed." But no, it was the location. I'll tell you that straight up. It's definitely not the food. Definitely not the food. So if you take anything from this, man, don't look at your failures as a loss. Take a look at the initiative that you took to get to where you're at, and at least you fucking stood up to go do something. You know, a lot of people just sit there and don't want to fucking do it. And I was like that for a minute too. I had to find my way. I had to find what was going on for me. What makes me tick. I'm a certified welder and I'm out here doing this. You know what I mean? I'm a hard worker. I show up every day when I do have a job. And I'm out there and I'm representing. I'm going to work. I'm fucking happy to have cool co-workers. You know, I represent. I do what I do. And I've always been that way. So just know, if your failure, don't let it define your future, man. Don't let it define your character. You know, some people may look like they're winning. But look, you know, all this stuff I have to go through to keep the wheels going. It's hard work, man. It takes humility. Is it an embarrassment? Kind of. But fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm out here doing it. I'm out here living how I'm supposed to be living and getting it going. Look, I'm out here, you know, out here in the streets. I'm out here in Yakima. I'm out here in Washington Avenue. I'm out here hustling. And this is where it's supposed to be. If you got something that's going for you, man, please don't give up. And please take that initiative to get up and go out and go do it. Because that whole criminal past stuff don't define me who I am today. Unless I go to apply to be a fucking cop or doctor, yeah, then it'll define me. If I go apply for a fucking apartment, yeah, they're just gonna define me. Just that part of mistakes, but it's not gonna define who I am today. It sucks, but you're gonna have to roll with it. There's no taking back your fucking actions. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do. So please, from Lucky Loco to you watching this, find the humility to be a good person. Whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for monetization. I really don't give a shit about that. And this is me just sharing with you what you need to do in life. And the energy I put out is definitely getting the best feedback I've ever had in my life. Look at all the people that want to be a part of the movement, part of the cause, part of the Indian taco, fried bread movement. First one out here, man, you know what I mean? Get out here and come get it. Just like they said, have you ever heard a crackhead say he never had money to get his next fix? Well, get up and go get it, man. Quit complaining about fucking what you don't have and appreciate what you have, man. Lucky Loco, and I'm out.